89. 5-yard penalty, still 4th down.
I guess we'll never know. I guess we'll never know. Just too anxious. And coming out of the break too, right? That's a killer for a coach.
So the false start backs him up. App State decides to put the punt team out there now.
But this hasn't been easy going as well. Got to make sure you secure this punt.
So Jabri Barber is back out there. He muffed the last punt, calls for the fair catch, and will make the fair catch at the 19. So Troy trying to win back-to-back Sun Belt championships in the second year for head coach John Summerall. And take a look at this. 16-0 when they lead at the end of the third quarter. What a job Coach Summerall has done here at Troy.
Yeah, I told him, hey, you want to just start booking reservations every year for the Sun Belt Championship? You make it look easy. You've been here 2 years and 2 conference championship appearances. But who do you trust in the fourth quarter of a conference championship game? My trust is in Gunnar Watson.
A good run to start this fourth quarter. Damian Taylor, he picks up 11.
Just rely on your offensive line. They're getting great blocks up front, getting to the second and third levels. And that's what they're going to rely on, this running game in this final quarter.
Taylor stays in there at running back, gets another carry, picks up 5. Jackson brought him down. Watson trying to get everybody situated on 2nd and 5. Taylor again. He has not had many carries, and you can see he is fresh. He's looking to deliver the blow. Another gain of 11.
Yeah, I would look at the sideline and have that circular motion saying, feed me, continue to feed me.
Oh, they're going to feed that man. Taylor bottled up. Only a gain of 1. Caden Sullivan.
I'm surprised now, and as Vidal enters the game now, coming off the sideline. But remember, you start to look at the clock a little bit, because if you're able to get a touchdown here, that's a 2-possession game. So right now, it's about using the clock. It's about getting the ball, keep executing down the field.
Damian Taylor had just 1 rush before that drive, and he has taken Troy here all the way towards midfield. It's Vidal in the game now, delayed handoff, and it just doesn't stop coming at you. The punishment from Vidal and Taylor as Vidal picks up 7.
If it's not broke, don't fix it. It's not broke. Do I put the ball in the air? No. I continue to run. And as a defender on App State, this is demoralizing because you know what the offense is trying to do, and you can't stop it.
3rd and short. Vidal. And he did not get there. Got to the 45. He'll be a yard short. Marcus Clark and Andrew Parker Jr. able to slow him down.
Yeah, now it's decision time for Troy.
What would you do?
I'm going for it. I'm relying on my offensive player of the year, Kamani Vidal. I'm either handing this football to him. Actually, there is no other play. I'm handing the ball to 28. 2-8 gets the football.
On the season on 4th downs, Troy is 12 of 25. They've got 3 tight ends on the field. They give it to Vidal, and he's got the 1st down.
As a coordinator, sometimes you're like, I got to pick the right play. Like, sometimes the right play is just giving it to your best players. And this is what your best players, your superstars do in the big moments. Get 1st down.
Defensively, App State was not ready, and there goes Vidal. Get off me! Stiff arm. Vidal catches App State sleeping inside the 10. A game. 2018. They won their first one last year, and now they're trying to be back-to-back champs. Tomorrow, we football playoff semifinals in the Rose Bowl and the All-State Sugar Bowl. It'll be on New Year's Day on ESPN. Reese and the guys will also unveil the final top 25 rankings in this 4-hour special. Just clear your schedule tomorrow. Come on now.
Wait,
it all starts at noon Eastern, ESPN, and the app.
Wait, you said how many hours? Four.
That's what I'm talking about.
Programming at its finest, baby.
This is it. App State's got to get something going. Anderson Castle. Yeah. And Castle picks up 23.
And the reason why Anderson Castle's in the game is because Kanye Roberts has missed 2 critical blocks. Fumble and a touchdown for Troy, and then this time they just put Castle in the game.
Aguilar had to get rid of it. Flag coming from the secondary.
That's an intentional grounding.
It was TJ.
They're going to, officials come together on this one because I thought there was a receiver sort of semi in the area, just a ball didn't travel conversation that they're having right now.
There were fouls by both teams. Intentional grounding. Offense number 4. Through the ball. Holding. Defense. Those fouls offset. Player number 11.
So O'Shea Fletcher called for the hold as the penalties will now offset.
Down over.
Castle chops his steps, but he can't get away from the second defender. No gain. Jaden McGee
is flexing, and he's unblocked. They're finally blocking the big boys up front, but when you block the big boys up front, it keeps the linebackers clean and straight to go make.
Aguilar pressure, delivers. Tucker eventually wrestled down close to the 30. A gain of 23.
Yeah, we haven't his first catch of the game. And the thing about it was he just ran at a seam, found his way into the middle of the field, and there was nobody there. Got right behind the linebacker, Aguilar, to find Tucker.
Aguilar quick throw to outside, dangerous. Comes away with it. The defender, Reddy Stewart, was trying to break on the route, but couldn't get there. A gain of 7.
That's a nice hands catch by Jack. You've got to catch that one and secure that play with Stewart draped all over the back. That's a good hands catch.
Gutsy throw. Brett Favre. Man, he looked like the gunslinger there. Deep shot to the outside. Incomplete. Stroman had space, but he was double covered.
Relying on your defensive front. You know, one guy we were just talking about, Richard Juvenor, he's their outstanding bandit much. And this is one of the best sacking teams in all of FBS. They have to rise up here on this 3rd down. And for Aguilar, play here.
3rd and 4. Aguilar goes underneath, incomplete. Ready, late flag. Excuse me, that was Callis there.
I want to see, who do they call?
Pass interference. Defense number 6. Automatic first down at the spot on the foul.
They called it against.
I think they got the wrong. Callis. Javon Solomon is number 6. He's on the line of scrimmage. They meant to call that one on Callis, who actually played the route well.
Underneath the Castle. Castle with a stiff arm. What a load to bring down. Jaden McDonald went for a ride. And Kirk, you said it, Castle is in there because
2 blitzes that were not picked up resulted in mistakes.
11 different receivers. Aguilar has completed it to. Castle on second down, nothing doing. A loss of 1.
Would love to see Joey to the end zone. I think that's the opportunity. Everybody's keying in on the running backs. This is a time where you fake that, get that ball in there, and race to the pylon.
Is this 4-down territory for App State?
This was 4-down territory 2 series ago. If you're App State, if the offense is going and that run game is going for Troy, you may not get the football back.
For first down, 3rd and 3. They pick up the blitz. Aguilar completes it. Horn, and that'll be enough to move the chain. Jordan Stringer was right there on the tackle.
Yeah, that's a nice job, but it's an underneath. Keeps the chains moving, but it also keeps the clock moving. The clock is not your friend right now. Joey Aguilar.
1st and goal from the 7 for App State. They send the blitz. Aguilar gets rid of it. Going to spot him right just short of the goal line, a gain of 6. And it's starting to get a little chippy out here. This Sun Belt, everything's on the line.
And I think the officials now, you maintain control. And this only hurts App State because that's what the clock's still running. This only hurts App State. So this little melee, little talk, I don't know what you want to call it, but it's hurting App State because
play clock's at 1. Nope, they just reset it. And Sean Clark is talking to the officials saying,
will the officials rule that? So they Sean Clark said, hey, that play clock was rolling. They never really spotted the football. That's what my eyes were looking at.
25 seconds. Game clock will start on.
They waste time on the play clock and almost had to burn a timeout.
11th play of the drive. 2nd and goal from the flag.
False start. Offense.
Taco Bell Live Moss Student Section of the Year. Well, this student section for Troy is making some noise right now.
Yeah, they're getting loud. And on that end, right by the student section of Troy.
And for App, they've had 2 false starts already. Both 2nd and goal from the 6. Rolling out. Aguilar, he'll take off on his own. Ball is out. Ball is out.
Ruling on the field is a fumble by the offense, recovered by the.
They signal touchdown. And the Mountaineers are still alive.
That was close all the way down to the end. Did that ball cross? Because the ball did come out. It was the late hit.
The ruling of a.
The goal line. Before the tip of that ball touches the goal line, that ball's already loose.
But they're saying App State recovered in the. It is a scoring play, which means it is going to be reviewed.
And they got the recovery.
And
Play by Del Pettis. I was looking for who's the guy that made the play. Del Pettis not giving up on the play. He gets the right shoulder on that football.
So you think the ball is out before he crosses the goal line?
I think the ball's out.
So it's a live ball.
And it was recovered. Solomon, I saw the number 6. He comes in late. Number 6 is going to flash.
It looked like it was the big tight end, Eli Wilson, who jumped on top of it for App State. What a wild play.
It's a lot that happened on that play. And also another look. The more and more I've watched this play over, I think the focus has been on the football, but more importantly, is that the number 6 coming in. That's the crown of the helmet on that helmet-to-helmet hit on the quarterback. So we've been focusing on the football, but the lowering of the helmet hit Aguilar right as he neared the goal line.
We got confirmation that the replay officials are just looking to see if Aguilar crossed the goal line. They're not looking at targeting right now. Called a touchdown on the field.
After video review, the ruling on the field stands. Touchdown.
You get us one stop. You kick it deep, utilize your 3 timeouts, but yet there's still plenty of time. You kick this ball deep, and hopefully your defense makes a stop.
Connor Maynard is the punt. He's going to try to onside kick it. Let's see what he does. The onside kick for App State. It is recovered. Flag.
It's going to be offsides. There's so much movement going on. For
the recovery.
I would have loved to see them kick it off, kick it deep, because there was nobody there. So you would have had, bad field position.
Offside, kicking team number 8. That 5-yard penalty will be added to the end of the play. First down.
I know hindsight is. I'm saying I kicked that football deep with 5:34 to go, 3 timeouts. I would have just axed my. But now Troy starts on the +30.
They couldn't stop them.
I'm asking
8
them
plays,
to stop.
81 yards, and they ran it every time. They couldn't stop it. So maybe they figured they weren't going to get the ball back.
I'm get one stop, and they still have an opportunity here.
The Dogs, moments ago, Georgia punches it in. 27-24, Bama late fourth.
Peyton Higgins trying to get to the edge. And Andrew Parker chopping him down in the second. And it'll be 3rd down coming up.
You still don't put this ball in the air. You're still going to run the all that final timeout. I wouldn't be surprised if you even went for it. If you get a couple, do anything for you, especially you're out of field goal range. So I think you've got 2 downs actually to get this first down.
It was no score after the first quarter. Both defenses were just dominating. And then Troy got their run game going. Joey Aguilar got the passing game going. Both teams were trading blows. Troy eventually pulling away here in the can come up with a stop. Joey Aguilar can get another chance.
Understand, look, hey, the ball's going to be in his hands. So either you're handing the ball off, you're going to make the right decision if you decide to throw. Monty Vidal. This is a chance for him, Vidal. To run this clock out.
You're saying you make absolute
timeout.
A two-possession game right now. Third and 7. But Kirk, let's be real. This is the fun bit. Happen.
You're absolutely right. These games always come down to the wire.
Last time these two teams linked up, Hail Mary. Here's 3rd and 7, faking the toss. Watson's throwing. No way! And that could do it. We thought they were going to run it. Instead, Troy letting them know.
But this is who they are. This is football, family. And on that last one was faith. Because you have to have faith in your quarterback to attempt that play. What a catch by Chris Lewis.
Kirk, that was just the first pass this quarter by Troy. Goal, Vidal reversing course. He's got a lane, and he will stop from 6 yards out.
That's a special run. Starts one way, bounce, cuts, gets to the outside, gets into the end zone, and yes, he points to that ring finger and says, ring me, ring me. I need another ring, and flexes that belt. They want the championship belt.
4 rushing touchdowns for Vidal, ties a career high. As Renfro's extra point is up and in. We didn't think there was any chance they were going to throw it. And then they surprised everybody.
Kamani Vidal, just outstanding. We knew coming into the season that he was one of the best backs in college football. And not only was he the offensive player of the year in the Sun Belt, he's been the best player on the field today. Just unstoppable at times. And yes, he points to that finger. He wants another ring. He wants another ring. There it is. He wants another ring. Ring him.
4 rushing touchdowns is a Sun Belt championship game record. He also has set the record for rushing yards at almost 200. The students are moving around the field. You know they're going to rush this field. If Troy holds up, they're getting in position. Tomorrow, we've got 3 featured matchups for the Jimmy V Women's Classic. First on ABC, top-ranked South Carolina. They look really good. They're taking on Duke, 1 Eastern, followed by 11th-ranked UConn and 10th-ranked Texas. That's at 3 Eastern. Then at 5 on ESPN, number 16 Ohio State takes on number 20 Tennessee. Also available on the app. Look at that slate of women's hoops. Those are all good.
UConn back, South Carolina.
Joey Aguilar, dangerous pass. Christian Horn reels it in. He crosses the 45, tackled short of midfield. A gain of 23, but time is starting to run out. App State with just 1 timeout remaining. Aguilar underneath to Hetzel. That's enough for a gain of 5. The clock will continue to tick under 4 minutes. Second and 4. 4-man rush, and they get home again! The strip sack recovered by Troy. Game time! Javon Solomon the strip sack and picked up the fumble. His second sack of the game.
And that's a record-tying sack. Solid is right there. And there, knocks that ball out. This is one of the best sacking teams in all of FBS. We started the day talking about the Troy Trojans. And Solomon probably going to have a decision to make. He's a first-team all-conference performer, but a lot of those NFL scouts have been around Troy looking at a guy like Javon Solomon who can play up and down. Remember, he had to sacrifice. He's not necessarily a defensive end stand-up. They were moving him around, and finally, after the sacrifice, being able to be a 6'2", 250-pound stand-up defensive end.
And he's only a junior,
Right.
so he might have some decisions to make.
Yeah, some big decisions to make. And that's something that John Summerall talked to us about. He's okay with having those decisions. He's okay with telling players, I want to do what's best for you. I want to help you do what's best for you. Because sometimes it's what you've accomplished already at the college level. You may have to take those talents to the National Football League. And a guy like Solomon's been all over the field today. Remember, he almost had the knockout of the fumble by Aguilar when he scored the touchdown. He's just been all over the field today.
Under 3 minutes to play here in the Sun Belt Championship. Troy has taken control. No! There he goes again! Vidal! Not one, not two, not three, not four. 5 rushing touchdowns. That's a bad man.
I'm at a loss for words. Kamani Vidal rushing to the end zone. That's been what we talked about all game long. He was the superstar. Yes, you crown him. What a performance by Vidal.
Extra point by Renfro is good. This game was no score after the first quarter. And the Troy offense exploded behind the wheels of Kimani Vidal.
That's a day. You talk about having a day.
Stormy, what else can you say about this special running back?
Special is the perfect word. Local guy by nature, but everybody has been wanting to talk to him. Getting FaceTime with Kamani Vidal has been priority number one for everybody on this sideline. The energy around him has been palpable, and you know the way the coaches talked about this kid, that it's not only the talent and the work ethic, but just the person, the human being he is, so deserving of this moment.
This one will go into the end zone. Let's check back into the studio.
It is over in Atlanta, and so is Georgia's 29-game winning streak. Jalen Milroe on 2nd and 8 seals it. We officially have chaos for the College Football Playoff Committee. Will it be Tate Rodemaker for Florida State? He is a game-time decision with concussion protocol. Or is it the young slinger, Brock Glenn? Florida State needs to win to keep their playoff hopes alive on ABC.
Chaos. Chaos.
You got a big smile on your face.
I love the chaos, right? This is what we hope for.
2:42. Aguilar slings it to Robinson. Oh. A big hit out of bounds, and Troy and App State getting tangled up on that sideline. Let's be real, they don't like each other.
No.
There is bad blood between both of these schools.
Well, I think you have App State who says, hey, look, the conference still runs through us. And then you have a bunch of angry Troy Trojans because the last time these two faced each other, it came down to a Hail Mary victory by App State that Troy they have not forgot. They say they've moved on, but being around here over the last couple of days, John, they have not forgot about that loss to App State.
Castle with a run up the middle. Under 2 minutes to play here in this championship game of the Sun Belt.
And I wonder, what does this do for John Summerall, the head coach? I mean, there's still some jobs openings available in college football. He's come into Troy, and in 2 years, back-to-back conference championship titles. Yeah, that gets a lot of people's eyeballs around college football. And I'm wondering, is there another opportunity for him to take another job somewhere else?
We asked him about that yesterday in our meeting.
Sure did.
And he said, you know what? I actually addressed it with my players a few weeks ago. I told them, yes, I'm fielding calls. He actually said he's turned down a couple jobs already. He is very happy here in Troy, and he wanted to just let his guys know that what is going on right now. His name is certainly coming up.
Yeah, I thought the point that he stressed to us was about, he asked his players, does anybody know what speculation is, right? And they raised their hand and said, yes, coach. It's a, what is it, an idea without a fact. And so there is facts out there that say that, hey, he's up for jobs, but he's telling his guys, look, people are going to call because of what you guys are doing. It's your performance out there. It's your conference championships that have made me a hot name, but it's all because of you guys. It's not because of what I've done.
On third down, Castle will not get there. Picks up 4. And it's now under a minute to play.
And they're getting that.
Oh, they got it ready.
But it's already raining, though. Oh, they got it.
App State going for it on fourth down.
You know, I mentioned it, the Hail Mary last year again, and I'm trying to stop talking about it, but Troy is 22-2 now since that Hail Mary. They've only lost twice, and now they're conference champions for the second time in a row.
After starting the season 1-2, Troy now rattles off 10 wins in a row, and the Trojans are back-to-back champs of the Sun Belt.